All right, welcome back to Bad Tattoos. We're sorting by the last year because it's been about 6 months since I've been here, and we just won't click on things we've already seen before. Also, if you didn't see the video I posted yesterday on GeoGuessr, I am using a new webcam, still trying to refine the settings on it, but if we do a little back and forth over here, it does seem to be better quality than the one before it. But again, I think I need to get the colors and the balance and stuff a little bit tweaked, but there we are. All right, anyway, let's go and feel happy with ourselves that we did not give ourselves these tattoos, unless of course the person who got one of these tattoos is watching, in which case, anywho, clubfoot induced, I don't want to get demonetized. Okay, so it's supposed to signify that this person is very into music, and that if you opened up their head, it would reveal a lot of musical notes, and also a musical note with a Grim Reaper scythe on it, so possibly into more minor scales and more sad sounding music, but still very artistic, and also with a very swollen foot. Looks like an ankle might have been twisted, and this person is in the fetal position, wallowing in pain because of the swollen ankle. So hopefully it feels better, but it's a tattoo, so it won't, and it's always going to be that way. So that's kind of unfortunate. Posted in an Overwatch group I'm part of. You know, if it were just drawn a little better, it could actually look kind of cool. The problem is, it looks like the person was tattooing this in a moving vehicle, and that's never a good idea. Or perhaps the person was actually playing Overwatch while giving the tattoo simultaneously. Like, I don't know, they were controlling mouse and keyboard with one hand and then doing the tattoo with the other, while being like, no, I gotta keep my KD 1+ here, okay? It's very important. But I'll also tattoo you at the same time. It's commitment, though. It really is. And at least this person will have a story to tell behind how they got the tattoo. A really shaky, squiggly tattoo. Will it look good when it's done? And yes, it's real. Gonna look good when it's done. But what what else is there to add to it before it's done? This looks like it was done by a 4 or 5-year-old. Maybe that was the intent. Maybe this was drawn by their child, and they thought it would be a very nice gesture to actually get it permanently embedded into their skin. And that's what happened here. Otherwise, oh dear. Also, I'm curious the significance of the semicolon in the yin yang rather than it just being like 2 periods. Why is it a semicolon or a quote and a period? Also the colors of nipples. It also just looks like a couple of nipples for some reason, and I'm not really sure why that, but hey, you know what? I hope it does look good when it's done, and that really is a true work in progress, but I don't know. Another gem. So I actually get the idea behind a tattoo like this. If you are like, if you have an allergy to something, if you have some kind of medical condition and someone could potentially find you unconscious who has no idea what the issue could be, this is very helpful to medical personnel. If they found you unconscious and you have a tattoo on you that says diabetic, like that's very helpful. They'll have a lot better idea what to do and can save your life. But I don't know why they chose to do it that way. It's like, it's a little bit in your face, but it has a practical use to it, so I understand for that reason. But also you could do something, I don't know, smaller. But hey, you know what? Whatever floats your boat. If you wanna embellish it with the needle on there, then you do you. It's a little bit morbid and also a little bit squiggly. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Maximum facepalm. Believe in yourself and never lose hoop. I'm not sure which typo is worse, or if the second one is actually not a typo and they ball. They're really into shooting hoops. And they're like, you know, if you believe in yourself, you're never going to miss a bucket. It's always going to sink. Nothing but net. And so maybe that's the whole point of it, because that is too blatant a typo. That one I can see. Everyone's typed yourself instead of yourself before, but hoop instead of hope on a tattoo might be on purpose. Never, dude, you'll never lose a game of hoop. You'll always be sticking those buckets if you believe in yourself. 4 sessions in on this piece so far. It really feels like the common theme here is people getting tattooed in moving vehicles because the lines are just so jagged. It's like, are you shaking when you're drawing the lines? Don't get me wrong. If I picked up a tattoo needle and just started tattooing flesh, it would probably not look much better than that, or it would look worse. But I think the expectation is that when you want a tattoo, you go to someone who's an expert, especially when it's permanent and never gonna come off ever, because even laser tattoo removal, it's not really like 100% effective. You get that like little faint outline even after like 50 sessions. So anywho, yep, that's a thing. It also looks like there's an electrical outlet in the flag, doesn't it? Kind of a warped electrical plug, a US plug at the very least. A girl I went to high school with has this on her upper thigh. The flowers aren't as bad as some of the other things in this subreddit, but did the tiger go and murder a proboscis monkey and then attach the nose to its nose? Or did the tiger just get like punched in the face real hard and it got turned into a proboscis monkey? I just don't, what happened here? What is that? If you don't know what a proboscis monkey looks like, here, image on the screen. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Poor thing is like bloodshot eyes. Dude, it actually just got assaulted. That poor tiger. No longer king of the jungle. Damn, dude. This artist's work comes across my Facebook feed daily. Quite the treasure trove. It looks like if Tinkerbell was in a horror movie, turned into a serial killer, and murdered all the other fairies in the universe, and the last one left has like battle scars on it, has just creepy veiny wings that are all bloody and stuff. God, it's some kind of twisted Disney fan fiction where Tinkerbell and Chucky make babies or something, and this is what happens. Jesus. Okay, buddy. Okay. For those of you who think I spelled my tattoo wrong, I didn't wanted to spell it wrong, because the real meaning of Veni Vidi Vici is I came, I saw, I conquered, and I don't feel like I have achieved those last two. Once I do them, I will get my tattoo spelt the right way. Huh? Wait, what? But it's permanent ink. You could turn an I into an E, probably pretty easily with a cover-up, but I don't think you can easily turn an E into an I with a cover-up unless you like make the I super blocky and you add a little dot up there and then you make the other eye match to be super blocky. I suppose you could do it that way, but then you have to do it to the top one, which is spelled correctly already, so it matches the rest. Or you could have just gotten the first one, which is I came, and then you could have filled in the others when you okay. All right. Yep. I'm trying to understand it, but anywho, how? Why? What even happened here? What? Wow, this is really on the next level. I don't even know how to respond. Like, it's just, oh, yeah, wow. It's too many thoughts for me to actually be able to make a comment. Is that a dog's nose that is combined with, it just again looks like bloodshot eyes, and then you have like Rotary Club wheels around your eyes, and then it looks like it's a brain, like the texture of a brain on the face. Then it's just a lion's mane of blackness, and then that I assume is supposed to be a flower, but it kind of looks like someone stomped on a chocolate chip cookie, and that kind of looks like a lotus or something, so I get that. And then it's like a Nickelodeon cartoon villain if they assigned a contest to 4-year-olds to try to draw what the next Nickelodeon cartoon villain were going to look like. Yeah, okay. Facebook delivered. Originally thought the Talons were fidget spinners. I can see that. Hey, pop culture, dude. You always want to get memes tattooed on you because memes never die. They live forever. So if you're going to get something tattooed on you, you definitely want it to be something that's going to stay relevant and never become a dead meme. And memes never die. There's no such thing as dead memes. So fidget spinner, be the way to go. The eagle doesn't have pupils. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, to look like just an evil, angry eagle. And then I guess it must, like, that's probably on purpose to look like lightning. But then it's also, I don't know if its wings got hit by lightning and all the feathers came off and it just has the whatever cartilage strands hold everything together on the wings, or if it's an impossible object. You know those optical illusion impossible object things, the classic, that like the three peg thing, but that the things don't actually have ends on them. It's like the object that can't actually exist except if you draw it. I don't know if it's supposed to be that and the wings just don't go anywhere, but fidget spinner talents. That's truly next level. It really is. Till death do us part. I love him. Till death do us part. It's D-O, not D-U-E. Wrong do, right? Or have I been incorrect in how I think wedding vows are? Have I been incorrect? Now I'm second guessing myself. As someone who has I have actually never been to a marriage outside of, let's see, my mom, my dad, my aunts that I was too young and don't remember it, and my uncle. I've never been to a wedding of a contemporary of mine, and it's funny because this year, apparently everyone is getting married. This is the first year that I will ever attend a wedding of a contemporary, similar age of myself, and I'm going to like 4 of them, just that I know of so far. Like, damn, dude, it's all coming in at once. But I guess maybe after that I'll have clarification on, is it D-O or D-U-E? But also you overlapped they must have done, I bet they were like, oh, honey, we'll tattoo each other. It'll be really cute. And then you should have probably inspected each other's handwriting a little more closely before deciding to trust each other that much. Also, what is the statistic? How many marriages end in divorce? Isn't it like half of marriages? I don't know the exact amount, so I might be misspeaking. But a good deal of them end in divorce, and that's going to be awkward at that point. At least it's just black lines, so even though laser tattoo removal isn't perfect, that's the ideal scenario for it right there. So at least you took that into account. I don't think you were thinking that when you got it, but at least it worked out that way. Just don't add a bunch of colorful backgrounds to it. Friend bought a tattoo gun on Amazon for 100 quid. Tattooed Darth Vader on himself. Oh. Yeah, you know, if you didn't say it was Darth Vader, I wouldn't have guessed about the whole Darth Vader thing. I would have guessed, like, I don't know, dude in a cloak holding a big stick. Maybe if you had some like artistic talent and you were really good at drawing Darth Vader freehand on paper and you're like, you know what, I'll give it a go permanently on my skin. But I don't even think that your Darth Vader drawing on paper, A, I don't think you ever even did it before. B, if you did it before, I don't think it was that much better. And then you were like, I'll just do it on my skin. Except I don't think you did any pre-planning. And you just went, I've never drawn Darth Vader before. Let me just look at the image or not. Maybe not look at the image. I'm going to draw it permanently on my skin for the first time I've ever used a tattoo needle from my memory. Totally. And because we've seen 3 and 2, the concept looks so promising. Well, the thing about this is that it's like the straightest lines I think we've seen of any tattoo so far on here. The most uniform ink filling. Like, it's not all blotchy and stuff. It's just that, how did you get the scale of everything so incredibly wrong? Maybe there were some artistic liberties taken that we started with this, and then the person who requested the tattoo was like, but can we contain everything within the cross, right? And just make some adjustments. There must have been some back and forth. It wasn't actually supposed to look exactly like that. But then the lion, what happened to here? What is that? That's like it's like some kind of alien ear thing. It's like isn't that like Stitch's ear? Why does the lion have Stitch's ear on it? And it's kind of partially balding, and its hair is clumped together in the mane, and it's just derpy as hell. Yeah, that poor lion. I'm so sorry that you are permanently in that state forever, because you were requesting to be killed. Please kill me. I'm so sorry. It's like some alien had a face transplant of kind of a derpy lion. Ooh. All right, well, there we go, folks. That was it for the last 6 or so months of bad tattoos. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check the playlist in the description if you want to catch more Reddit videos, the last bad tattoo video. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to music playing in the background right now, it's linked in the outro over on Marin Music. I'll see you next time.